What's up, Black Desert Mobile fans? This video I'm going to be covering Amity, what is Amity, how to increase your Amity, and then some tips and tricks around Amity. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Legit here. If this is your first time in my channel, make sure you check out the description down below for some additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. With that being said, let's get into Amity. First of all, to see your Amity, you can actually go to your Overview tab, and then you can see Amity right there on the Overview tab section. So what is Amity? Every NPC in Black Desert has Amity points, and the higher it is, the more friendly you are with the NPC. Engaging in conversation with an NPC will increase the Amity between you and that NPC. Amity can also be earned by greeting an NPC and is used to unlock various things. So essentially, Amity is a relationship with NPCs in every single town within Black Desert Mobile. There is quite a few. Each one of these offers different rewards. There is also quests that you can get with the Amity. We're going to cover all of that. Before we get into how to increase your Amity, let's talk about the rewards behind Amity. If you notice this Amity, Igor Bartelli, if you notice that when you get his Amity on the left over there, Amity Achievement Reward, when you get his Amity to 90, you get 12 Black Pearls. Santo Manzi, when you get his Amity to 90, you get 6 Refined Blackstones. Eileen, when you get her Amity to 85, she offers 5% discount on packages, and when you get hers to 90, she's giving you 70 large health potions. Matthias is going to give you, when you get him to 75, daily quest reward increase and Amity achievement reward. Now, I'm not going to go over these, but I want to point out two main things here. These two are, you really want to focus on people with Amity that have, the first thing is priority is daily quest reward increase, like Matthias right here. So Matthias, when you get his Amity to 75, it increases the daily quest reward increase for all daily quests that you do. Eileen, 5% discount on packages. When you get Eileen's Amity to 85, she is a potion vendor, so when you go to buy potions from Eileen, they are 5% discount. So instead of them costing 500 silver, they're now costing 475 silver. If you're spending a lot of silver on potions, that can help you out. All right, so that's two things I want you to focus on. Make sure you focus on getting people's Amities high that have the daily quest reward increase first, and then secondly, the discount on packages. If you're going to buy your potions from one vendor specifically, then obviously focus on that vendor first. If you're going to be using a couple different ones, then get their Amity up. There is also the side reward as far as the potions up top. I do want to say that some of these Amity people do offer the Black Pearls, as you can see with Igor Bartelli. I did go through and calculate how many Black Pearls you get if you do every single Amity person that offers Black Pearls, and it comes out to about 500 Black Pearls if you do all of your Amity. All right, let's talk about how to find Amity NPCs. Most towns have Amity NPCs. If you walk up to an NPC and it shows that little circle with Amity on it, that person has Amity. Not every NPC in every town has this option, so you do want to look for that. When you have the Amity feature open, this screen open, there is 3 different options on the top over there. There's interests, there's quests, and there's gifts. Interest uses stamina. It uses 5 stamina every time you talk to that person. When you talk to that person, however, it does give you additional Amity of +3. If you notice that one on the top there is not unlocked for me to talk to the person for, because I don't have that knowledge unlocked, so you have to do main storyline quests until you get that Amity knowledge unlocked until you can talk to that person. Alright, so if I was to do one of these quests, we're going to pick Nader's Frame Secret. We're going to do that quest. It's going to increase the Amity of +8 for Ahonia Kuras, and it's going to increase it +3 for someone else. I'm not quite sure yet. It's probably going to be the person you have to go and talk to. So you pick up the quest. You do get these rewards when you complete the quest. 685 silver, nothing. 268 experience, nothing. 300 contribution points. So for those of you that are lacking on contribution points, you want to, contribution points is used to hire workers and it's used for your camp. So if you need contribution points, if you did every single Amity quest for every single Amity NPC in Black Desert Mobile right now, you're going to get about 50,000 contribution points, because that's how many Amity quests there is to do. So I strongly recommend doing these middle quests in every single Amity. It doesn't cost you anything aside from time. No, there's not a lot of great rewards as far as the contribution points and increasing that person's Amity for whatever that individual reward is that I showed you earlier. So we're going to accept this quest, and then we're going to do the quest. Click on the right over there to go do your quest. All these Amity quests is talking to the person or to the frame on the wall here. So then I just hit the clean button since I'm cleaning the frame, and that Amity is done. I got the 300. It took 10 seconds. Aside from the explanation to you guys, it literally took 10 seconds. Now, while I'm here, I can talk to him again and pick up his Amity quests, and then do those Amity quests as well. Like I said, most Amity NPCs have quests, and most of them have more than one. Each one of those quests is given 300 contribution points, and it's also, you're going to be able to increase your Amity, which is going to give you the ability to get those rewards. All right, so that is the first two options. The third option is the gift option. The gift option allows you to increase the Amity with each individual NPC by giving them gifts. I have a couple gifts saved up on the right. I'm going to tell you how to get those gifts here in a second, but what I want you to focus on is on the top left. It says preferred gifts. Every NPC has preferred gifts that they like to receive. If you feed a gift to an NPC and it's not a preferred gift, like this right here, it increases the Amity added, as you see there, by 0.5. Okay, if you select one that they do want, like the red feather quill pen, it increases that Amity for that vendor or for that NPC by +1. So it's giving you 2 times more Amity for that vendor, for that NPC, if you give them the preferred gift that they want. I will say that if you do use stamina instead of the gift, you're going to get +3 Amity instead of +1 or a half a point. So it is going to go up quicker. But again, you are using stamina instead of giving them a gift. There's 2 ways to get gifts. One is by going to any town and by going to the gift vendor. So in this town, it's Ignar. You go to the gift town vendor in every town. Every hour you can purchase gifts. These gifts are the same ones you just saw on my screen. These gifts can be used for multiple things as well. For this example, we're using them for Amity. So that time it costs 100,000 to buy all of those the gifts. I do always buy them out every time I'm in town as well, because they are used for your workers to increase their level and their loyalty as well. I'll go over that in another video, but for this video, we're going to focus on the Amity aspect. The other way to get gifts is by going to your node manager inside of your camp. Once you're at your node manager, if you hit the camera view and have the overtop view, you actually scroll around, and sometimes you'll see little hands to grab, little free items on the ground. Sometimes those are those gifts. Lastly, you can get gifts from grinding on the world map. I know, for instance, Hidden Monastery drops a specific gift. I know Abandoned Mines drops a specific gift. I haven't gotten them down to a science on where they drop exactly yet, but I do know you can farm those through the map. I usually just buy all the gifts I get from the gift vendor when I'm in town. Every hour I spend 100,000, 50 to 100,000 silver. That way I always have gifts on hand for my Amity and for my workers. All Amity NPCs have good and bad relationships. Good relationships are the ones highlighted in blue, and they are within the inner circle, and bad ones are the red on the outside circle. Every different NPC has good and bad relationship with their vendor. At this very moment, it doesn't mean anything aside from when you do these mini quests, they do sometimes give you negative Amity for that vendor. Now, you're probably thinking you shouldn't do that Amity. I strongly advise you to continue to do that Amity because it does give you +8 Amity with this vendor NPC, but -4 with the other NPC, so you'll just have to give gift box or whatever the case may be for that NPC. Now, if the other NPC is a potion vendor or a daily quest reward vendor NPC, maybe you don't want to do that Amity because you want to focus on getting that person's Amity up. But all Amity vendors do have good and bad relationships, and they don't really do anything other than negative or positive on the quests. All right, so that covers everything about Amity, how to get it, how to increase it, what you want to focus on. Don't forget with the rewards, you do get 500 black pearls, a ton of potions, a ton of black stones, as well as 50,000 contribution experience, which equates to about 15 contribution points to help you out with your workers in your farm. That covers Amity. I hope that helps you guys out. If it does, make sure you smash that like button to help the video out, as well as if this is your first time on my channel and you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want more information on Black Desert Mobile, you can head over to bdmbase.ru to get your hands on some more readable content. With that being said, I will see you next time.